Today's video, we're talking a bunch of leaks. Some stuff has been sent out by Games Workshop again, but if we flip that coin over, we've just had a massive leak for the Horus Heresy Space Marine game, and a lot of people are not happy, and I completely understand why. The rules now have invalidated a lot of units. A lot of people's armies are no longer legal now on the tabletop, and there's a lot of talk about this, a lot of discussion, a lot of feedback. So let's jump in, let's get waffling, let's get talking about all of this. So let's start with the product leak that has appeared online. The AI bots at the warehouse are again rebelling. This time it's for Necromunda. Image in the background right now, as you can see it. This was posted by a chap called Carl R. Johnson, and you can see the picture. It says this just appeared online. You can see Palatine Enforcer Haunt. It's for Necromunda. A couple of new units for that Necromunda faction. When it comes to Necromunda, a bunch of people keep asking me about rumors. What I've been hearing now for the past, year, is that they're literally going back and doing love to some of the old gangs like Palatine Enforcers and giving them new models. We've already seen, like, on Monday they put stuff out, and this is a brand new confirmation now of even more stuff coming out for Palatine Enforcers. What I will say with these models, I've been reading the lore about Necromunda, and Haunt, if I'm not mistaken, the Psyche units, and with the poses of these chaps, hands reached out and stuff, it's looking like these are indeed Psycho Palatine Enforcers. So that's a really, really cool addition, I personally think, to Necromunda. I really want to get into Necromunda. I want to do a Cardor gang, because a lot of people keep telling me Necromunda is probably one of the best games to play at Games Workshop, apart from Lord of the Rings. Those two games I keep hearing are the best games. So there we go. First leak in the background right now. It's all about Necromunda, Palatine Enforcers, Psychers. Now moving on to the main talking point of this, and it's all about the Horus Heresy. As I've stated, the rules have started to leak online. These books now are being sent out to influencers, shops and stuff, and people are taking pictures and they're putting all the rules online. If you go on like Facebook, Reddit, Horus Heresy Reddit, there's literally links to all this stuff everywhere. I can't show it in the background because YouTube could copyright my channel and get a strike and take it down because of actual leaks that are not out yet. But I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I've been reading about, some of the stuff that my friends who play Horus Heresy have been telling me, and it's looking like an absolute, I'm going to say the word, shit show at the moment from Games Workshop. A lot of my friends are telling me that the units that they have, that they're currently building now, are all invalid. Weapon options are being taken away from certain things, where no longer you can take them. They're no longer legal on the tabletop. All this money that they've invested over the years now, these units are no longer valid. And there's a lot of people upset about this, and rightly so, right? Because Games Workshop have been telling people that, you know, you're still going to be able to use this, use that, play with this, do that. It's just literally, you know, a little bit of changes to the rules to make the game a little bit better, but now entire armies in some cases are now being invalidated because of the loadouts you can no longer take. One friend who has like 40 destroyers in his army was telling me they're no longer there in the rulebook now. There's no longer any destroyers. What does that mean for that individual? Are they going to get rules later on? He doesn't know. He's in limbo now. He's literally built these 40 destroyers, invested all this money into his armor, and they've literally just been kicked to the curb by Games Workshop. I'm sorry, that is not good enough, Games Workshop. I think practices like this should definitely be frowned upon. I think people should be giving hard feedback to Games Workshop about this, saying, listen, if I've invested in this product, then you should be investing in this product as well. Not kicking me to the curb, not watching my army die, all this money, all this time and effort, painting, all the dedication that you put yourself into these models are just disappear. It's happening far too often now with Games Workshop, and I, for one, do not like it. I love Games Workshop products. I love Space Marines. I love playing the game. I love reading the lore. I love talking about it. That's what my whole channel is about. But I keep saying some of the business practices that Games Workshop have been doing over the couple of years have been absolutely terrible. This is why I have always said you can love a product but absolutely dislike a company. But I always get judged for it. No, Valrak, you're a simp because you buy the models and stuff. I love buying little plastic models, right? I love it. I love painting them, putting them on my shelf, looking at them like I'm someone at the zoo. But when it comes to business practices like this is something I absolutely will stand against. I will talk about until I'm blue in the face, and I think Games Workshop needs to change this. If the rules, if the loadouts happened in 2.0, then it should easily cross to 3.0. That is my take, and I'll always stand and die on this hill. And again, I just want to make this clear, not everyone has this stance. Some people are loving some of the new stuff, which is absolutely fine. I just feel sorry for the people that had all these units, that have built them in certain loadouts because they did the rules for the old edition, and that stuff is no longer valid. Like I've just mentioned, my friend who had all the destroyers, he's like, what do I do now? Where do I go? Do I invest in more stuff? Do I wait for something to potentially come out and then we will get destroyers? It's things like this I think that Games Workshop need to address ASAP, get it out there, get ahead of all this, and hopefully just calm a lot of people down who are now worried about the potential of their future in this game system. I want Horus Heresy to be the biggest, the best, the awesome game. It's all about Space Marines. It's all about Primarchs, right? But I think the communication from Games Workshop is just subpar. It's just not on at the moment, and I'm hoping that that communication comes and a lot of people can then understand what's happening with their army and the units that they currently have that are currently invalid. So hopefully, fingers crossed, chaps, you'll get some acknowledgement, you'll get some feedback from Games Workshop in a social media post, and it'll put your minds at ease. But if that doesn't happen, then terrible, absolutely terrible from GW. Don't forget, in a couple of weeks, we are going to get that big preview show for the Horus Heresy. There's a lot of hype about it. People want to get these new cool models, right? People want to see new plastic stuff coming out, which was currently resin and maybe a cooler looking model. It's easy to build, easy to play with, right? This is what we're all excited for. I think Games Workshop are doing a great job on the models. Like, I can't knock the Mark II stuff. I know some people dislike the new version of Mark II, but everything we've seen so far, including the Saturnine stuff, I really do like. It's just when it comes to the rules and you invalidate someone's playstyle, someone's actual army that they've invested time into, this is the thing that I just can't get behind. But hopefully, again, as I just mentioned, I keep beating a dead horse at this point. Hopefully you guys will be communicated with, and stuff that is invalid maybe will be valid with like a Legends type of rule set or something, so you can still play with those said units. But yes, in 2 weeks time, if not, actually I think it's a week and a half time, we are going to get that reveal show, and Horus Heresy is supposed to be on the plate. This is before the launch of 3.0. I don't know, you tell me, Horus Heresy players, has your army been invalidated? Are you happy with the stuff that you're seeing leaked online? Just tell me what you think in the comment section, and we can have a nice talk about it down there. Anyway, thank you for coming, thank you for watching as always. You got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below, and we'll have a nice little chin wag as we always do. See you now, have a great day, and bye bye.